Okay, bye.
I'm Officer Kett with the City of Watertown Police. I will do up a report for you.
All right, I'll get that in the mail.
No, if you wanted to get a copy of that, as long as it's not an open report, you can obtain a copy down at our records department.
Okay. And if it's an open report?
Then they won't give you a copy until it's closed.
Okay, and do you know about how long that would take?
It all depends on what we find in our investigation.
Okay, so as long as the investigation is ongoing, it would be open?
Correct.
Okay. And like I said, I'm not trying to be an asshole to you by any means. I'm just saying, put yourself in my shoes. What would you do if you got a call saying you have to leave work because a bus driver causing you a financial deficit because a bus driver is refusing to release him A, on his own, and B, to his grandmother? You see what I'm saying? She's been there every day. You know as well as I do, there ain't a security risk like that if it's the kid's grandmother.
I can't vouch for what the bus driver said.
I know you can't put in your personal opinion either because, see what I'm saying? I understand that. And I'm not trying to be a dick to you, but it just pisses me off, that they think that because they're a big corporation, they have financial pull in the community. Because think about it, if they refuse to serve Watertown, who's Watertown going to get for a bus company?
Not my issue.
I know that's what I'm saying. It's not your issue, but there's no other bus company around here. See what I'm saying? So that's why the school don't want to get into it and burn a bridge there. And
it has nothing to do with the school.
Sure it does. He goes to Watertown City School. They are contracted to Watertown City School.
I understand that, but you've already told me that you got to deal with Freeman Bus because that's their policy. So the school has washed their hands of it. Once the child leaves school grounds, then it's between you and Freeman Bus now.
Okay, so that would be between me and the private company of Freeman Bus?
Yes.
Okay, so as you stated, they're a private company. How can a private company on a private bus record a minor after being told they cannot record them? Isn't that a Fourth Amendment issue? Because they're violating that student's privacy on the bus.
No, not if they're in a public place.
But you just stated it wasn't public, it was a private through that company. And that's what I'm saying, it's a whole legal wash of public-private. They say, oh, it's public. Well, if it's public, I should be able to go to Freeman Bus, since my son is on that bus, and file for a copy of the tape if they say he's been suspended for X reason, correct? With it being public.
Have you requested a copy of the
Yes,
tape?
I have, and they have refused it for the privacy of the students on the bus. Okay?
If I were you, I would talk to a lawyer that knows about that type of thing.
Okay,
Maybe
so...
a lawyer can give you better advice. I'm not a legal representative.
Yeah.
I'm not a lawyer.
Okay. I was just wondering, how they can say it's legal or it's public when it comes to recording them, but then when you ask for the recording, oh, it's a private company.
Do you want somebody to have videotapes of your child on the bus?
If it's my child on the bus, yes. If I gave permission for my son to be recorded on the bus. See, and that's where it all comes into play. I'm not trying to...
I would suggest that you talk to a lawyer.
Yeah, like I said, guy, I'm not trying to be an ass. I hope you have a really good day and everything.
Yep.
But when you deal with the law like you do, you know the law, see what I'm saying? And I deal with the law because I look into it. I read what the laws state, not what somebody's going to tell me the law is.
Okay.
And so there's
you also have to realize just because you look up a certain individual law on the books, that doesn't mean that there's certain aspects of that law that have already been struck down.
Yes, as I stated, there is exceptions, and that's why I was told to print off a current version of the law.
That doesn't tell you the exceptions.
It does have the exceptions on the second page.
It doesn't tell you all the case law that's been brought about because of that particular
No, sir.
So that's all I'm saying is there could be other things out there that you're not aware of that might be a reason, like I've said.
Yes, sir, but were you aware that no law passed trumps your constitutional rights? Were you aware of that? Like say with this gun treaty coming up, say they sign it and ban all semi-autos.
We're done here. I'm going to go to Freeman Bus. We're going to continue on with this investigation. But you're bringing up.
Will you just answer that? Am I correct? Am I correct in stating that no law supersedes the Constitution?
Constitutional issues with you. I suggest you talk to a lawyer.
Oh, can I ask you a question? Would you enforce a law if it is unconstitutional?
I suggest you talk to a lawyer.
Oh, I was asking the police because that's what you guys do. You're supposed to uphold and protect and defend the Constitution of the United States and New York State. However, if the law violates the Constitution, that's up to you guys to which one you're going to follow, correct? Thanks. Have a good day. You can watch us on YouTube. Chad's Burnt 420.